Welcome, dear listeners, to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the annals of time, unraveling the mysteries of human civilization. Today, we find ourselves in the vast expanse of West Africa, amidst the majestic landscape of the Sahel region, where the mighty Niger River flows like a lifeblood, nourishing the cradle of a powerful empire. Our topic for today is the magnificent Mali Empire, a realm that once stretched from the Atlantic coast to the heart of the Sahara, leaving an indelible mark on the history of Africa and beyond. As we delve into the origins of this majestic empire, let us first set our gaze upon the rolling hills and vast savannas of the Mali region, circa the 4th century AD. It is here, in the fertile valley of the Niger River, that we find the earliest precursors to the Mali Empire. The region was then inhabited by various ethnic groups, including the Mande people, who would eventually play a pivotal role in the empire's development. The Mande were skilled farmers, cultivating crops such as millet and sorghum, which allowed them to settle in one place and establish more complex societies. One of the key figures in the early history of the Mali Empire is Sundiata Keita, a legendary king who is said to have founded the empire in the 13th century. However, to understand the context of Sundiata's rise to power, we must first examine the earlier kingdoms that flourished in the region. The Ghana Empire, which existed from the 4th to the 13th century, was a major power in the area, with its capital located at Kumbi-Sala, a city nestled in the heart of the Sahara Desert. The Ghana Empire's influence extended far beyond its borders, with trade networks stretching across West Africa, exchanging goods such as salt, gold, and ivory. As we explore the earliest history of the Mali Empire, we find that the region was also influenced by the spread of Islam, which arrived in West Africa through trade and migration. The city of Timbuktu, which would later become a major center of Islamic learning and culture, was an important hub for the spread of Islam in the region. The interaction between African traditional religions and Islam would shape the cultural and spiritual landscape of the Mali Empire. The Mande people's skilled farming practices allowed them to develop a complex system of agriculture, with crops such as rice, millet, and sorghum being cultivated along the Niger River. This agricultural prowess enabled the Mande to support a growing population, which in turn led to the development of more complex societies and eventually the emergence of the Mali Empire. As we examine the historical context of the Mali Empire's emergence, we find that the region was characterized by a rich cultural diversity, with various ethnic groups interacting and influencing one another. The Soninke, Fulani, and Bambara peoples all played important roles in shaping the early history of the Mali Empire, with their unique cultural practices and traditions contributing to the empire's vibrant cultural landscape. As we conclude our examination of the earliest history of the Mali Empire, we find that the stage is set for the emergence of a powerful and influential empire. The Mande people, with their skilled farming and trade networks, had laid the foundation for the growth of complex societies in the region. The legacy of the Ghana Empire and the influence of Islam would also play a significant role in shaping the Mali Empire's development. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, where we continue our journey through the annals of time, unraveling the mysteries of human civilization. Today, we find ourselves in the midst of a golden age, as the Mali Empire reaches the pinnacle of its power and influence under the wise and just rule of its most legendary kings. As we delve into this period, we are met with a tapestry of vibrant cultures, thriving trade networks, and breathtaking architectural achievements. The city of Niani, the capital of the Mali Empire, shines like a beacon, attracting scholars, merchants, and travelers from far and wide. It is here that we find the legendary King Mansa Musa I, who ruled the empire from 1307 to 1332, and left an indelible mark on African history. Mansa Musa's reign was marked by a series of military campaigns that expanded the empire's borders, incorporating vast territories and resources into the Mali Empire. His armies marched as far as the city of Timbuktu, which would later become a major center of Islamic learning and culture. The king's military prowess was matched only by his wisdom and diplomacy, as he forged alliances with neighboring kingdoms and established trade agreements that would secure the empire's prosperity for generations to come. One of the most significant events of Mansa Musa's reign was his famous pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324. This epic journey, which took over a year to complete, saw the king travel over 4,000 miles with an entourage of thousands of people, including nobles, slaves, and camels, laden with gold and other precious commodities. The procession was so grand that it caused a stir throughout the Middle East and North Africa, with many cities and kingdoms along the route showering the king with gifts and hospitality. As we explore the cultural landscape of the Mali Empire during this period, we find a rich tapestry of African traditional religions and Islamic practices. The city of Timbuktu, which was an important hub for the spread of Islam in West Africa, became a major center of learning and culture, attracting scholars from across the Islamic world. The University of Sankore, founded in the 13th century, was one of the oldest and most prestigious institutions of higher learning in Africa, with a library that housed thousands of manuscripts on subjects ranging from theology to astronomy. The Mali Empire's trade networks were equally impressive, with merchants exchanging goods such as gold, salt, and ivory across the Sahara Desert. The empire's strategic location allowed it to control the flow of goods between West Africa and the Mediterranean region, making it a crucial player in the global economy of the time. The Kingdom of Kano, located in present-day Nigeria, was an important trading partner, with merchants exchanging goods such as textiles, leather goods, and metalwork. As we marvel at the achievements of the Mali Empire during this period, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of this magnificent civilization. From the breathtaking architecture of the Djingarabur Mosque in Timbuktu to the vibrant cultural practices of the Mande people, the Mali Empire's influence can still be felt across West Africa and beyond. As we conclude our exploration of the golden age of the Mali Empire, we find ourselves on the cusp of a new era, one marked by challenges and transformations that would shape the course of African history. The empire's decline, which would begin in the 14th century, was a complex and multifaceted process, influenced by factors such as internal conflicts, external pressures, and environmental changes. Join us as we bring our journey through the annals of time to a close, and reflect on the enduring significance of the Mali Empire in the modern world. Welcome back to our journey through the annals of time as we explore the decline and aftermath of the magnificent Mali Empire. However, from the 14th century onwards, a complex array of factors contributed to the empire's decline. One of the primary factors was the rise of neighboring kingdoms, such as the Songhai Empire, which would eventually surpass the Mali Empire in power and influence. The Songhai Empire, under the leadership of Sunni Ali Ber, began to challenge Mali's control over the region, leading to a series of military conflicts that weakened the empire. For instance, the Battle of Kyrene in 1235 marked a significant turning point, as the Songhai Empire defeated the Mali Empire, leading to the loss of key territories and resources. Another factor that contributed to the decline was the impact of the Black Death, which ravaged West Africa in the 14th century. The pandemic had a devastating effect on the empire's population, leading to significant economic and social disruption. Trade networks were disrupted, agricultural production declined, and the empire's ability to maintain its vast territories was severely compromised. As the renowned historian Ibn Khaldun noted, the Black Death was a disaster that affected all the countries of the world, and it was particularly severe in the western parts of the Islamic world. Environmental factors also played a significant role in the decline of the Mali Empire. Droughts and famines became increasingly frequent, leading to food shortages and social unrest. The empire's agricultural systems, which were heavily reliant on rainfall, were severely impacted, leading to widespread famine and displacement. For example, the Great Drought of 1410 had a catastrophic impact on the empire's agricultural production, leading to widespread famine and migration. Despite these challenges, the Mali Empire's cultural and intellectual achievements continued to shape African history. The spread of Islam, which had begun during the empire's golden age, continued unabated, with many West African kingdoms adopting Islamic practices and traditions. The University of Sankore in Timbuktu remained a major center of learning, attracting scholars from across the Islamic world. The university's library, which housed thousands of manuscripts on subjects ranging from theology to astronomy, was a testament to the empire's enduring legacy. The Mali Empire's architectural achievements also continued to inspire and influence West African cultures. The Djingariber Mosque in Timbuktu, built during the 13th century, remained an iconic symbol of the empire's cultural and artistic achievements. The mosque's unique blend of Islamic and African architectural styles has been emulated in countless other buildings across the region. As we reflect on the decline and aftermath of the Mali Empire, it is clear that its legacy continues to shape African history. From the spread of Islam to the development of new forms of art and architecture, the empire's influence can still be felt across West Africa and beyond. In the words of the celebrated historian, John Hunwick, the Mali Empire was a major force in shaping the course of West African history, and its legacy continues to be felt today. As we bring our journey through the annals of time to a close, it is clear that the Mali Empire's story serves as a powerful reminder of the complexities and challenges of human civilization. From its humble beginnings to its rise as a major world power, the empire's history is a testament to the ingenuity, creativity, and resilience of the human spirit. Join us next time on our journey through the annals of time as we explore more fascinating stories from human history. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.